Hello students, today we are going to solve questions which have come in the exam. Divide rupees 1100 among A and B in the ratio of 3:8. Students, I want you all to solve along with me because I am sure all these questions you will be able to solve. So sum of the term of the ratio is 3 plus 8, which is 11. So A's share is equal to 1100 into 3 by 11, and B's share is equal to 1100 into 8 by 11. So this comes to 300 and 800. So total is 1100. Right? Next question. Divide 1880 in the ratio of 3:5. Okay. Sum of the terms of the ratio is equal to 3 plus 5, which is 8. Okay. And you are supposed to divide 1880 in the ratio 3:5. Okay. So 1880 into 3 by 8 and 1880 into 5 by 8. So this comes to 705 and 1175. Right? So 705 and 1175 is the answer. Next question. If 5 workers can bind 800 books in 1 hour, how many books can 12 workers bind in 1 hour? Okay. So ratio of workers is 5:12, and ratio of books is 800:x. Okay. So if there are more number of workers, more books can be binded, right? So given term are in direct proportion. Because it is in direct proportion, so product of extreme is equal to product of means, right? So 5:12 is equal to 800:x. Okay, product of extreme is equal to product of means, so 5x is equal to 12 into 800. So x is equal to 12 into 800 divided by 5. So when you calculate this, it comes to 1920. So therefore 12 workers can bind 1920 books in 1 hour, because both are taking 1 hour. Okay, so you don't need to take that in the ratio. Okay. Next, divide 85 in the ratio of 2:3. Okay, so sum of the term is 5, right? So 85 into 2 by 5 and 85 into 3 by 5. So this comes to 34 and 51. So the numbers are 34 and 51. Okay. Let's see the next problem. The ratio of two numbers is 2:3. The sum is 85. Find the numbers. Okay. So let the numbers be 2x and 3x. So sum is 85. So 2x plus 3x is equal to 85. That means 5x is equal to 85. X is equal to 85 upon 5, which is 17. So x is equal to 17. Therefore the numbers are 2x is equal to 2 into 17, which is 34, and 3x, which is 3 into 17, which is equal to 51. So the numbers are 34 and 51. Let's see the next question. Find the unknown quantity x where 5:20 is equal to x is to 40. 5:20 is equal to x is to 40. So product of extremes is equal to product of means. So 5 into 40 is equal to 20x. So x is equal to 5 into 40 divided by 20. 21s are 22s are. So x is equal to 10. Next question. Find the value of x if 54 is to 36 is equal to x is to 50. Okay. So 54 is to 36 is equal to x is to 50. Again, product of extremes is equal to product of means. So 54 into 50 is equal to 36x. X is equal to 54 into 50 divided by 36. Calculate this. So the value of x comes to 75. Okay. Let's solve the next question. Question number 8. Find the value of x if 63 is to 35 is equal to x is to 100. Okay. So 63 into 100 is equal to 35x. So x is equal to 63 into 100 divided by 35. You solve this. This comes to 180. So x is equal to 180. Okay. Let's see the next question. If A and B share profits in the ratio 2:3, if A gets 500 as his share, how much B gets? Okay. So A and B share profits in the ratio 2:3. If A gets 500, how much will B get? Right? So 500 into 3 divided by 2, cross multiplication. Right? So this comes to 750. So the answer is 750. Right? Okay, so this way you can solve, or there's another way. Let the total profit be X. Let the total profit be X. Okay, sum of the ratio, sum of the terms of ratio is 2 plus 3, which is equal to 5. That means A's share will be 2/5. A is receiving from X, so 2 by 5x, right? And B's share will be 3 by 5x, and it is given that A's share is equal to 500. So you can find the value of X. So X is equal to 500 into 5 by 2. So 500 into 5 by 2, it comes to 1250. Right? So value of X is 1250. B's share is 3 by 5x. Right? So 3 by 5 into 1250. Sorry. This is 3 and this is 5. 3 by 5. So this is 750. Right? Now let's see the next question. A pump takes 3 hours to lift 2500 liters of water. What is the time required to lift 1500 liters of water? I think we have solved this problem already, and this has come in the exam, so we are solving it again. So a pump takes 3 hours to lift 2500 liters of water. How much time it will require to lift 1500 liters of water? Okay, if more liters of water, then it will take more time. If less liter of water, it will take less time. So this is a question of direct proportion, correct? So let the time required be X. So ratio of hours, or hours ratio, is 3:x, and water ratio is 2500 is to 1500. So this is a direct proportion, right? This is a question of direct proportion. So 3:x is equal to 2500 is to 1500. So 3 into 1500 is equal to 2500 x. X is equal to 3 into 1500 divided by 2500. 5 3s are 5 5s are. 3 into 3 is 9. 9 divided by 5. 9 divided by 5. It comes to 1.8 hours. So x is equal to 1.8 hours. So it will take 1.8 hours. You can convert 0.8 hours into minutes also. If 1 hour is 60 minutes, then 0.8 hour is how much? So 0.8 into 60 divided by 1. When you calculate this, it comes to 48 minutes. So 1 hour 48 minutes. If you write 1.8 hours also, it is right. You don't need to convert it into minutes. Okay. So just add a sentence. Therefore, to lift 1500 liters of water, it takes 1.8 hours. Okay, let's see the next question. 8 men, each working 10 hours a day, can finish a work in 25 days. How many men are required to finish working 12 hours a day for 14 days? Okay, so 8 men, if they work for 10 hours a day to finish a work, it will take 25 days. How many men are required to finish? So let the number of men be x, and they are working 12 hours a day, and number of days they have is 14. Okay, now whenever number of days is on the other side, okay, and so if there are more number of people, the work will be finished faster, so there will be less number of days, right? Similarly, if more number of hours they are working, okay, it will finish faster, correct? So this is a question of inverse proportion or indirect proportion. So it is in indirect proportion. Okay, so okay, I'll just okay, fine, it is an indirect proportion, we have already found out. Okay, let the number of men be x. Ratio of men is 8:x. Ratio of hours is 10:12, and ratio of days is 25:14. Okay, because it is an inverse proportion, so 8:x, 10:12 is equal to, instead of writing 25:14, I'll write 14:25, because it is indirect proportion, inverse proportion, right? You take these ratios together and this ratio, okay, on the other side. So I have taken number of men ratio and number of hours ratio together and number of days ratio separately. Got it? And this is how you have to do. Now 8 men working for 10 hours, they complete in 25 days. X number of men working for 12 hours. The result is they take 14 days. Okay. So days will be on the other end in this case, in this question. Okay. So 8 and 10 and 25 are the extremes. Okay. So 8 into 10 into 25 is equal to x into 12 into 14. Okay, so x I'll keep it as it is. Okay, so 8 into 10 into 25 on the when 12 and 14 comes this side, it will become division. So 12 and 14 in the denominator. Okay, so let's solve this. 8 into 10 into 25 divided by 12 into 14. 5s are 6 are that's it. 3s are 4s are. Okay, so 4 into 5 into 25 divide by 3 divide by 14. 4 into 4 into 5 into 25 divide by 3 divide by 14. No, so it came 11.9. so x is equal to 11.9. so that means 11.9 men are required. You cannot have men in point, correct? Either there are 11 men or 12 men. There cannot be 11.9 men, correct? So you need 12 men to complete the job. So therefore 12 men are required to finish a working 12 hours a day for 14 days. Let's solve the next problem. Two numbers which are in ratio 5:12 have their sum 119. Find the numbers. Okay. So let the numbers be 5x and 12x. 5x plus 12x is 119. Find the value of x. Okay, then substitute. So let the number be x. No, I'll say let the number be 5x and 12x. So 5x plus 12x is equal to 119. 5 plus 12 is 17. 17x is equal to 119. X is equal to 119 divided by 17, which comes to 7. So therefore, first number is equal to 5x, 5 into 7, which is equal to 35. And second number (12x), 12 into 7, which is equal to 84. So numbers are 35 and 84. Let's solve the next question. If 5 men earn 4,200 in 15 days, working 8 hours a day, how much will 16 men earn in 8 days, working 6 hours a day? Okay. So how much they are earning? Okay. 5 men are working for 8 hours a day, working for 15 days, and they are earning 4,200. How many men? So men you don't know. How much will 16 men? 16 men, if they work for 8 days, working for 6 hours a day, how much they will earn? Okay, so let this be X. Right? Now if more number of men are there, more will be the income. More number of hours they work, more will be the income. Correct? More number of days they work, more will be the income. So this is a question of direct proportion. Right? So let's start solving. Number of men is 5:16. Number of days ratio is 15:8, and number of hours is 8:6. And earning ratio 4,200 and X. Right? So it is in direct proportion. So 5:16, 15:8, 8:6 is equal to 4,200 is to X. So multiply the extremes. 5, 15, 8 and X are the extremes. So 5 into 15 into 8 into X is equal to the product of the means. Means are 16 into 8 into 6 into 4,200. So value of X is equal to 16 into 8 into 6 into 4,200 divide by 8 into 15 into 5. Okay, 8 you can cancel. 5 ones are 8, 4, 0. Okay. Then 16 you can simplify. I'll just use the calculator now. 16 into 6 into 840 divided by 15. 15 into, I forgot. Not 15, 16, 6 and 840. 16, 6, 840 divide by 15. It comes to 5376. 5376. So value of X is rupees 5376. That means they will earn together 5376. Okay. So rupees 5376. So if there are 16 men working for 8 days, 6 hours a day, they will be earning 5,376 rupees. Okay. Next question. Monthly salaries of 2 persons are in the ratio of 3:5. If each receives an increment of 200, the ratio becomes 13:21. Find the salary. Okay. So let the salary be 3x and 5x because the ratio is 3x and 5x. Okay. Because the ratio is 3:5. Let the salaries of two persons be 3x and 5x. Okay, if each receive an increment of 200, so 3x plus 200 and 5x plus 200. Okay, the ratio will become 13:21, so 13/21. Now just cross multiply. 21 into 3x plus 200 is equal to 13 into 5x plus 200. 21 into 3. 21 into 3 is 63. 63x. 21 into 200. 4200. 13 into 5, which is 65x plus 13 into 200. So 2600. Let's put the x terms together and number terms together. So 4200 minus 2600 is equal to 65x minus 63x, which is 2x. 4200 minus 2600. How much it comes to? So x is equal to 1600 divided by 2, which is 800. So x is 800. Salaries of a persons are 3x and 5x, right? So therefore 3x is equal to 3 into 800. 3 into 800 is rupees 2400, and 5x is equal to 5 into 800, which is rupees 4000. So salaries of the person is 2400 and 4000. Okay, let's see the next question. A number is divided into three parts, 2:3:4. If the second part is 81, find the other numbers. Okay, so a number is divided in the ratio 2, 3 and 4. If the second part, which is 3, is 81, how much is 2 and how much is 4? So 2 will be 81 into 2 divided by 3. Okay, and 4 will be 81 into 4 divided by 3. Right, cross multiplication. So 81 into 2 divided by 3. 54. 54. 81 into 4 divided by 3. 108. So the first part will be 54 and the last part will be 108. Right? Okay. A number is divided into three parts. Okay. They have asked find the other numbers. That means you are supposed to find the parts. Other numbers means you are supposed to find the parts. So first part is 54 and the fourth part is 108. Okay. If total is asked, just do 54 plus 81 plus 108. Let the total number, okay, let the number be x. Sum of the term 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is equal to 9. And second part is given as 81, right? So second part is equal to 3 by 9 x, which is equal to 81. So x is equal to 81 into 9 divided by 3. 81 into 9 divided by 3, it comes to 243. Okay, therefore first part (243) into 3 by 9, which is 54, and second part, no, not second part, sorry, third part. Second part is given. (243) into 4 by 9, which comes to 108. So 54 and 108 is the answer. Okay, let's see the next question. 6 men earn 4,800 in 10 days working 8 hours a day. How much will 18 men earn in 7 days working 6 hours a day? Okay, this is similar question. 6 men are working for 10 days, 8 hours a day, and they earn 4,800. Okay, 18 men working for 7 days, 6 hours a day, how much they will earn? Okay, now earning you have put on the other side. Okay, so if number of men are more, earning will be more. Okay, or you can say if number of days are more, earning will be more. If number of hours worked is more, earning will be more. Correct? If you work more, you will earn more. Right? So this is a problem of direct proportion. Right? So let's start solving. Number of men. Number of men is 6:18. Number of days is 10:7, and number of hours is 8:6, and number of earning 4,800 is to x. Okay, so 6:18, 10:7, 8:6 is equal to 4,800 is to x, because it is direct proportion. So 6 into 10 into 8 into x is equal to 18 into 7 into 6 into 4,800. So x is equal to 18 into 7 into 6 into 4,800 divided by 6 into 10 into 8. Okay, 6 you can cancel, 0 you can cut. Okay, 8, 2 4s are 8, 2 9s are 18. Okay, 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 4, 1s are 4, 2s are 8, and 0, 120. So 120 into 9 into 7. 120 into 9 into 7. It comes to 7560. 7560. So value of x is 7560. So that means earning is 7560. Therefore 18 men will earn in 7 days working 6 hours a day men will earn in 7 days working 6 hours a day rupees 7560. Okay, let's see the next question. Two numbers are in ratio 5:8. If 9 is added to each, they are in the ratio 8:11. Find the numbers. Okay, let the numbers be 5x and 8x. Okay, because it is in the ratio 5:8, so the number has to be 5x and 8x. And if 9 is added to each, they will become 8:11. So 5x upon 8x, if 9 is added to each, they will be in the ratio 8:11. Okay, now cross multiply. 11 into 5x plus 9 is equal to 8 into 8x plus 9. So 55x plus 99 is equal to 8 into 8 is 64x plus 8 into 9. Eight into 9 is 72. Right, number terms on one side and x terms on other side. So 99 minus 72, 64x minus 55x. So which is 27 is equal to 9x. So x is equal to 27 divided by 9, which is 3. So x is equal to 3. Okay, so numbers are 5x and 8x. So therefore 5x is equal to 5 into 3, which is 15, and 8x is equal to 8 into 3, which is 24. So the numbers are 15 and 24. Let's solve the next question. Mark it as important. 5 men, each working 9 hours a day, can finish a work in 30 days. How many men are required to finish 8 times the work in 25 days, each working at 8 hours a day? Okay. So it's given how many men are required to finish 8 times the work. So in the first case, 5 men, okay, 5 men are working for 9 hours a day and they are working for 30 days and they will finish one work. Okay, how many men are required to finish 8 times the work? Now in this case, the times is 8 times. Okay, and days are 25 days, each working for 8 hours. Okay, and how many men are required? So let the number of men be x. Okay, now when this comes to times, okay, because it is more number of times, you need more number of men. Okay, because it is more number of times, right? So you will need more number of hours to work. Because it is more number of times, you will require more number of days also. When work is more, the number of days also will be more, the number of men required will be more, number of hours also will be more. So this now when I put it like this, it becomes a direct proportion, correct? So now in this case it is in a direct proportion, right? So let the number of men required be X. Let the number of men required be X. So number of men will be 5:X. Number of hours ratio is 9:8. Number of days is 30:25, and rate of work is 1:8. Okay, so this is a direct proportion. Okay, so 5:X, 9:8, 30:25 is equal to 1:8, right? Because the work ratio we have taken on the other side. So now product of extremes is equal to product of means. So 5 into 9 into 30 into 8 is equal to X into 8 into 25 into 1. Okay, so X you keep it this side. Okay, so 5 into 9 into 30 into 8 divide by 8 into 25 into 1 forget it, we don't need to write into 1. 8 ones are 8 cancel, right? 5 5s are 5 6s are 5 1s are 5 1s are. So 9 into 6 is 54, right? So X is equal to 54. Okay, so number of men required will be 54. Therefore number of men required, you can finish the sentence. Number of men required to finish 8 times the work in 25 days, working for 8 hours a day. Okay, you can write that. Therefore number of men required are 54. Okay, I am using a shortcut. This is one way of solving. There's another way of solving. Okay, or whatever you are comfortable, you can take that. Okay, you don't take they are working for 8 times. Just if the work rate is same, okay, then 5 men, they are working for 9 hours. Okay, 5 men working for 9 hours, and it takes 30 days to finish. Okay, same work, you don't know how many number of men working for 8 days, and if it takes 25 days, 8 hours, sorry, now 20, if same you don't know number of men, okay, they are working for 8 hours and it takes 25 days. Okay, now number of days is here. When number of days is here, you are not taking that 8 times the work they have to do. You are just seeing that same work is done. Okay, in both the cases same work is done. Okay, so if there is 5 men working for 9 hours a day, work gets complete in 30 days. Okay, you don't know number of men, X men working for 8 hours a day, work gets completed in 25 days. You just have to find number of men. Okay, now when I'm saying here days, I'm putting days on the other side. If days are more, I will take less number of men. If there are less number of men, it will take more hours. Okay, if you are working for more number of hours, it will take less time. So now it is in inverse proportion. Right? So I can say 5:9. No, sorry. Ratio of men is 5:X. Ratio of hours is 9:8. And ratio of days is 30:25. Because this is an inverse proportion, so 5:X, 9:8 is equal to, instead of writing 30:25, you will write 25:30 because it is inverse proportion. Right? This is an inverse proportion because days you are putting on the other side. So when days you are putting on the other side, see here. Here there is men and hours. Okay. If more number of men are working, it will take less days. Right? If more number of hours you are working, it will take less days, less time you will take. So it is inverse proportion. Right? Now product of extreme is equal to product of mean. So 5 into 9 into 30 is equal to X into 8 into 25. So X is equal to 5 into 9 into 30 divided by 8 into 25. Okay. 5 ones are 5 5s are 5 ones are 5 6s are. So 9 into 6 divided by 8. Let's calculate this. 9 into 6. Oh, I forgot actually. 9 into 6 divided by 8. 9 into 6 divided by 8. It comes to 6.75. Okay. So X is equal to 6.75 men. Now to finish same amount of work, it takes 6.75 men. But in the question it is given to finish 8 times the work. Okay. So 6.75 men is required to finish one work. Like one time a work. Right. Now if they have to finish 8 times a work, to finish 8 times the work, men required will be 6.75 into 8. So 6.75 into 8. 6.75 into 8. It comes to 54. So 54 men. So to finish 8 times the work, you will need 54 men. Right? Both the ways you can solve. See, here also I got 54 men and here also 54 men. Okay? Let's solve the next question. This kind of question we'll solve again. Okay, one more sum we'll solve. If you have not understood that sum, please watch it again. Let's see the next sum. 8 years ago, the ratio of age of a wife and her husband was 11:14. Now the ratio has become 5:6. Find the current age of wife and husband. Okay. Because current age is asked, we will consider current ratio. Okay. Let the current age be 5x and 6x. Let the current age of wife and husband, be 5x and 6x respectively. Okay, for wife it is 5x and for husband it is 6x. Now 8 years ago the ratio was 11:14. Okay, so wife's age is 5x, husband's age is 6x. 8 years ago, that means minus 8, the ratio was 11:14. Right, so this is the equation. So 14 into 5x minus 8 is equal to 11 into 6x minus 8. So 14 into 5 comes to 70x. 14 into 8. 14 into 8. How much is 14 into 8? Let's calculate. One, 1, 2. Okay. So 66x minus 88. Okay. Let's put x terms on one side, number terms on other side. Minus goes to the other side, it becomes plus. Plus goes to the other side, it becomes minus. So 70x minus 66x is equal to 112 minus 88. So 4x is equal to 112 minus 88. Let's see. 24. 24. So x is equal to 24 upon 4, which is 6. So value of x is 6. Wife's age is 5x. So therefore current age of wife, which is 5x. So 5 into 6, which is 30 years. And current age of husband, 6x. So 6 into 6, which is 36 years. Okay. Let's see the next question. 7 years back, the ratio of age of a wife and a husband was 10:13. Now the ratio has become 9:11. Find the current age. Similar question. Okay. Let the current age of wife be 9x and current age of husband be 11x. Okay. So let's solve. Current age of wife be 9x and current age of husband be 11x. So 7 years back. So 9x and 11x was the ratio 7 years back. So minus 7. The ratio of age of wife and a husband was 10 and 13. So 10:13. So cross multiply. 13 into 9x minus 7 is equal to 10 into 11x minus 7. Thirteen into 9 is 117. 13 into 7 is 91. 110x minus 70. Okay, x terms on one side, number terms on other side. So 117x minus 110x is equal to 91 minus 70. So 7x is equal to 21. X is equal to 3. 21 by 7 is 3. Correct? So current age of wife is 9x, which is 9 into 3, so 27 years. And current age of husband is 11x, so 11 into 3, which is 33 years. Okay, there are few more problems. Okay, please try to solve the next problem. Okay, I'll be solving this problem in the next class. I think that's it for today, students. Have a great day. Thank you.